3 lessons that every millennial learn in life too late. Okay, so we have all learned lessons in life, but what if I were to share with you that I believe that the following 3 lessons that I'm about to share with you are lessons that millennials or people in their 20s learn a little bit too late. So I'm sharing these things with you because I actually want you to be smart and be ahead of the game, right? Actually learn from my mistakes. Don't wait to learn these lessons too late in life, right? Learn from people like me who have already made them. And that way you don't have to go through these mistakes, right? That's a smart move. So without further ado, here they are. The first one is that people will judge you anyway. So think about this. Have you ever felt like you can't start your online business or go on video or record a video or just chase after your dream in general because you're afraid of what people might think of you? For example, you might say, well, if I show up online and talk about how passionate I am about fitness, my Uncle Larry would say that the law degree that I got was a complete waste. Even though deep down, I really hate law and I only did it in the first place to really please my Uncle Larry and the rest of my family. Or what would people think about me if, let's say, I talked about my life on social media? Oh my God, they'll think I'm so full of it. They'll think I'm such an attention whore. Or I don't know, maybe they'll think I want to be famous. First of all, what's wrong with that? But tell me if that sounds like you, right? Because I felt the same exact way. So, newsflash, whatever you think people are thinking about you is none of your business, right? They are probably thinking that way anyway. So what? Can you really control what people think of you? Because if that was a superpower, I would want that. That means everybody in the world would buy my stuff, right? Kidding. So I feel like we spend way too much time worrying about this because people will judge you anyway. And we can even turn this upside down and flip it on its head and look at people who judge you or haters as a really good thing. Why is that?
Just saying, live your motherfucking life. You got to get your motherfucking hustle. Understand niggas is going to hate you regardless. Get that out of your head, that fantasy world where niggas ain't hating on you. You got to be grateful. You need haters. What the fuck is you complaining about? What the fuck do you think a hater's job is? To fucking hate. So let them motherfuckers do their goddamn job.
Because that means that you caught their attention and I don't know what they say, any PR is good PR, which also means any type of attention you are getting is good, regardless. Worrying about what people think about you is actually preventing you from starting your freaking dreams. It's preventing you. And it's so, so sad. And people don't even realize this until it's way too late. So again, don't wait until it's too late. You can literally drop the struggle today. You can drop the baggage. All right, lesson number 2. You can't inspire people with your words. All right. Okay, so you heard me right. You really can't inspire people with only your words. So all the motivational speakers, I will get to that later, but let me share with you a story that is so powerful. Okay, so this story actually still gives me goosebumps, but last week I made my mom cry. So I actually said some things that were pretty hurtful. It was probably hurtful at the time for her to hear it, but to be honest with you, it was very much needed to be said. And she actually thanked me afterwards and told me how grateful that I opened up to her and told her. I've always been a blunt person. But here are my exact words to my mom, okay? I told her, Mom, growing up, You really empowered me, but you also really disempowered me. So she was confused, right? And I further explained that she was great in the sense that she really encouraged me to chase after my dreams, and she supported me 100% in anything I wanted to do. But this is what she didn't do, is that she didn't do it for herself. Meaning, she would tell me all the time to chase my dreams, and to do whatever it is that I want. But I grew up seeing her say she would do something and she would never follow through. My mom told me over and over again how badly she wanted to open a restaurant. It was this big dream of hers. But she kept giving me excuses. She kept telling me excuses like, well, you know what? You are still young. I need to stay at home with you. Or you know what? I'll open one up when you and your brother are out of the house. Or I'll open one up when you guys are in college. Guess what? Till this day, she still has not opened her own restaurant. And again, that's her dream. So, what has this taught me as a child? Well, it taught me that I can't really go after what I really want to do because I saw with my own eyes that it was not possible for my mom, right? Mom didn't go after her dreams. So, is that even possible for me? So, obviously, now as an adult, and I'm now realizing this is also why I firmly believe that talking the talk and not actually walking the walk does not empower anyone. It doesn't. Just because you are encouraging someone with your words, it doesn't mean crap. And if you aren't doing the same thing for yourself, then you're just being a hypocrite. And I'm just being blunt AF. So, if you're wanting to really inspire the people around you, walk the walk. That is how you will truly empower them and inspire people. Okay? Third lesson is that life is really too short. So here's the thing. People in their 20s or millennials say this all the time. Oh, you know what? I'll just do it later. I'm still young. I still have time to kind of figure it out. Just figure out life. People who are stuck in the jobs that they hate and that are constantly complaining about it often tell me this all the time. Oh, you know what? I'll just wait until next year. Or I'll just wait until, I don't know, when I have a big chunk of money, until I take the leap and start my business. Or you know what? I'll just wait until I have 50 grand saved in my bank account. First of all, how the heck do you know how long that will you live, right? I feel like so many people take their life for granted and they think that they have all this time in the world when really you don't. I will give you a really good example. Last year in 2018, I was making lunch one day and I accidentally cut my finger. Like, you can still see the scar. And it was so serious that I fainted and the paramedics had to come. I was immediately rushed to the ER, and it turned out that I had to actually go under the knife, have surgery because I accidentally cut my nerves. This was the first time that I got surgery, was because of a freaking avocado. But I was laying in the hospital and I remember thinking to myself, Kristen, like if I lost my finger or my hand for God's sake, it would just be so much slower for me to get things done, right? And it literally hit me on the hospital bed. Why the heck was I waiting to go after what I really wanted to do? What was I really waiting for? And I kid you not, right after I got out of my surgery, that was the day that I hired my very first mentor. And it was actually on that same hospital bed, and I was on drugs still when I made my first payment. So the point is this, right? The point is stop waiting around and stop waiting until something happens to you like it did for me to take action. Like you don't want to almost die or you don't want to like be in an accident and have that wake up call. So I'll end with this. If you've been wanting to create a business of your dreams, then you know what? It's time to take action. Especially if it's been on your mind and you've just been thinking about it, you just gotta go and you just gotta take action. So here are ways we can make this happen. So if this is interesting for you, click on the link below so you can download my 4-month business plan checklist. And then also, if you really want to take the leap, you can go into my website and see which one of my programs best suits you at the moment, right? And if you're really, really brave, what you can also do is write in the comments below what you've learned from today's video and what you feel you need to do before it's way too late for you. Okay, so I really hope that this video inspires you and it really, really makes you take action, because honestly, I think the best gift I can give you is not inspiring you, but actually inspiring you so much that it makes you take action. So I look forward to getting to know you. Remember to download the 4-month business plan checklist, or again, if you feel really called to work with me, click on my website to see how we can find ways to work together.